welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. And if you are new, my name is Danny and I create content on all things green beauty. So if you like that kind of stuff, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss it when I post new videos. Alright you guys, so today's video, obviously by the title, is going to be a berry holiday makeup look using, of course, all clean beauty products. And this video is extra exciting because it is a collaboration with a friend of mine. Her name is Stephanie. Her channel name is Lifemeetsteph, and she creates a lot of really fun clean beauty makeup tutorials as well as other clean beauty content. I think that you guys will absolutely love her, so definitely make sure to check out her channel. So I am going to be doing a berry holiday makeup look, and she is going to be doing a green holiday makeup look. So make sure that you head over to her channel and subscribe. Check out her green holiday makeup look using clean beauty. Alright you guys, let's just go ahead and get right to the makeup look. Alright, so to start off, I'm gonna use the Pacifica Alight foundation. I've been really enjoying this foundation. It's an oil-free foundation, which I've actually been looking for an oil-free foundation because a lot of times in the green beauty world, foundations do have oil in it. So I was very curious in this foundation when I saw that it was an oil-free foundation. So that's what I've been using a lot lately, and I really have been enjoying it. And I have it in the shade 32LL, which is warm light. And I think that this is a really good shade match for me. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I'm going to use the Ilia True Skin Concealer. I actually have this in two shades. I have it in the shade Chicory, which is SC1, and then I also have it in the shade Yucca, which is SC2. So Yucca is a little bit darker than this one. I originally purchased Yucca and it was a little bit darker than I wanted it to be. I found that if it was a good match for my face, which is what I normally like to use for concealers. I kind of want something that's going to match my face. But I also did want to get one to brighten up the under eyes a little bit more. So that's why I went ahead and I also got the Chicory C1 shade because this one is a bit lighter. So I'm actually going to use this lighter shade under my eyes to just brighten up the under eyes. And then I'm going to apply the darker shade, which is Yucca. SC2, and I'm gonna apply that just to the areas where I want to get a little bit more coverage, kind of do some spot concealing. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the darker shade Yucca and I'm just gonna add this to the areas where I want a little bit more coverage. Now I do think that the Pacifica foundation does give pretty nice coverage. It's kind of about I feel like a medium coverage. I do still see some hyperpigmentation spots, but I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this concealer just to those areas where I want to cover that hyperpigmentation a little bit more. And there's just a blemish up there. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. Now to set everything in place, I'm gonna use the Vapour Perfecting Powder Press. So I really like this powder, translucent powder. I feel like it does a great job at setting the makeup, of course, but also I feel like it makes my makeup last longer. Eyes and on the eyelids. I'm going to use the Well People Expressionist Brow Gel, and I've been really enjoying this. It's a super just quick product to use to do your eyebrows, and I feel like it does look really nice. But it's not a very precise look, obviously, because it is a brow gel. You know, just using this type of application isn't as precise. So if you want something that is more like precise and kind of sculpted out, definitely use like a pencil or a pomade. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, and I just do it lightly because I don't want it to be too bold. I don't want it to have too much product on it. And then after I do that, I take a separate spoolie and I just kind of brush through it. to take the Kjaer Weis. This is their eyeshadow in the shade Charmed. This is just like a nice, I feel like a really great light brown shade that's just great for a crease shade. So I'm just gonna apply this to the crease. And honestly, a lot of times I just go in with my bronzer on the crease, and that just kind of helps to kind of just give the eyes a little bit more dimension. So that's what I normally do. But definitely just use your bronzer. The bronzer that I'm going to be using today is the Lilah B bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer. As you can see, I have hit pan. So a lot of times I normally just go in with this. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and add this darker brown shade to the crease as well, just to kind of deepen that up even more. And then I am also going to take a little bit more of a precise brush. I'm going to take that same darker brown shade, and I'm going to apply this to the lower lash line. Now that I have that transition shade down, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into the Ilia Beauty The Necessary palette. This is the warm nude version, and I'm going to be using this burgundy shade right here because we are going for a berry holiday makeup look. I want to use this burgundy shade, or it is kind of like a berry shade, and I'm just going to take this same smaller precise brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade, which is called a lineup if you're curious, and I'm just going to apply this to the outer portion of the eye. The fluffier brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. Taking what's left on the brush, I'm going to go ahead and apply this same shade to the lower lash line. Now I'm taking the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Fahrenheit, which is this really, really pretty pinky berry type of shade. And I'm just going to swatch this for you really quick so you can see what it looks like better. So this is a really, really gorgeous berry type of shade. And I'm just going to apply this to the entire lid. Blend this in with my fingers. To be a little bit more bold, so I'm actually going to go in with a second layer. That is all blended in. I'm just going to go back in with this fluffy brush to try to just kind of blend this out even more. Go back into this shade from the Ilia palette. It's taking a little bit, and I'm gonna again add this to the outer part of the eye. Again, blending it out with a fluffy crease brush. Because this is a holiday makeup look, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Supreme, which is this really, really pretty gold shade. And let me just swatch it here for you guys. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna put this on the center of the eyelid, and I'm just gonna do a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit, to add some more holiday glam to this. Take some of this onto the lower lash line, just the inner portion of the lower lash line. I'm also going to put this on the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back to the eyes because I have to apply mascara, but I'm going to go ahead and go back to the face and I'm going to apply the bronzer. I just like to swirl this all around it and then just bronze up the face. I'm going to take the Lilah B Divine Duo Lip and Cheek, and this is in the shade Be Lovely, and I'm just going to take this and apply this to the cheeks. And I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. I feel like this just adds perfectly to this berry look. Highlighter, I'm going to use the Ilia Beauty Liquid Light Serum Highlighter, and this is in the shade Nova. This is a really pretty like gold champagne type of highlight. For mascara, I'm going to use the Ilia Beauty Limitless Lash Mascara. I love this mascara. It's so pretty. It lengthens the eyelashes really nicely and also just helps to give some volume. And I find that it does hold the curl. A lot of Green Beauty mascaras that I've tried don't seem to hold the curl once I curl my eyelashes, but this one seems to do great at holding the curl. Want to add a little bit more blush. I'm going to use the Vapour Beauty blush powder in the shade Obsessed. This is a really pretty like type of kind of like rose pink type of blush, but I'm just going to apply a little bit of this on top of the cream blush. I'm also going to be applying another highlighter, which is the Ilia Pure highlighter in the shade Illumina. Now I know I'm kind of going a little bit overboard because I'm using 2 blushes and 2 highlights. You totally don't have to do this, but I just wanted to do this just to really make it more bold and just more holiday-like by just really getting those colors to stand out and just that shine to stand out. I'm going to use the Kosas Weightless Lip Color in the shade Dark Room. So the shade is super pretty. It is I think it's pretty much like a berry type of shade, kind of, although it does kind of lean more on the red side. But I'm just going to apply a little bit. It looks a little crazy right now. But I'm just going to apply a little bit and then I'm going to blend the rest in with my finger. Lastly, I'm going to put a lip gloss on top of this lip color, and I'm going to use the Kosas Wet Lip Oil Gloss in the shade Jellyfish, and this is just a clear shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and then dab it onto the lips. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed seeing this very holiday makeup look and that it was helpful. If you liked it, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to see even more clean beauty content from me, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, I would love it if you would follow me on Instagram. It is the same name as my YouTube channel name, which is Routine Beauty with 3 Ys, and I post even more clean beauty content there. So I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and join my clean beauty community over there on Instagram. Also, don't forget to go ahead and head over to Stephanie's channel and check out her green holiday makeup look. I know that I'm super excited to see what she creates because green is such a fun color. And I really want to experiment with more colors, and I know that she is really good with using those more bright colors. I have seen her create a lot of really fun, bold looks with eyeshadow and just makeup in general, so I'm super excited to see what she creates. They'll be so fun for like Christmas or just whatever, just that green. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. So don't forget to go ahead and head over to her channel. It is linked in the description box below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.